How would today's top 5 lightweights do against 2017's top 5 lightweights? There's actually some really interesting matchups here, so let's go through them. Rank number 5, we've got Justin Gaethje 2017 versus Benoit Saint Denis today. At this point, Justin Gaethje was undefeated, but I don't think Gaethje was in his prime at this point in his career. That being said, I still think he beats BSD. I think back then his defensive grappling was really good. This is when he was spamming leg kicks left, right and centre as well. I think he beat Benoit Saint Denis by a TKO. Rank number 4, we've got Eddie Alvarez versus Max Holloway. Eddie Alvarez was such a warrior, but he just loved to get into a scrap, and I think that's something that today's Max Holloway would pick apart. Max would stay on the outside, his volume striking would be too much. I could see Max Holloway beating Eddie Alvarez also by TKO or knockout. Next we've got 2017 Edson Barboza versus today's Charles Oliveira. I'm going to keep this one short. I think Charles Oliveira would definitely beat Edson Barboza, although Edson was really good on the feet. I think Charles is also good on the feet, and his grappling is just elite. The most interesting matchup on here, in my opinion, Khabib versus Arman. Way closer than people think. Arman's got really good wrestling. Obviously not the level of Khabib's wrestling, but Arman makes up for it by having the better striking. Khabib, great overall fighter, but he had really bad striking. That being said, he was pretty much inevitable with his wrestling. Khabib will get this one done by decision. Don't know if this is going to be controversial, but I think Tony Ferguson back in 2017 would beat today's Justin Gaethje. I know Gaethje beat him in 2020, but 2017 Tony was a different animal, and Justin's past his prime now. It would be an absolute war like 2020 was, but I think Tony would find a way to do it. I really do. Probably by doctor's stoppage, to be honest. And then Conor McGregor versus Ilia Topuria. Oh, what a fight this would have been. Conor is the better striker than Ilia, and if Ilia decided to actually strike with Conor, he would lose. I don't care what anyone says. Ilia's got power and very good technique, but Conor McGregor is one of the greatest strikers we have ever seen. But this isn't a kickboxing fight, it's an MMA fight, and I think that Ilia would find a way to incorporate his wrestling into his game, and I think he would beat Conor McGregor probably by submission. But some of those fights, oh, they would have been unreal to see.